Hey guys, welcome to the unboxing of the iPad Smart Case. When the iPad 2 was first released, Apple released an iPad Smart Cover, which gave you a magnetic cover for the front and gave you some additional functionality by making it into a stand. But it never had any back protection, so a lot of people's iPads were getting scratched up from the back, or they were looking for third-party manufacturers to make an all-in-one case. But Apple seems to strike back here with the new iPad Smart Case. And if you look here, it's got the same functionality as the smart cover, but with a back protective case built into one. This retails for $49.99 at the Apple Store or their online store that you can get. And I picked this up from my local Apple Store this weekend. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and unbox this case. And let's take a look. I think there's a tab here, and makes it easy enough. There's an arrow there, and let's just pull up that sticker. And push that back in. And there's the cover. And there's some instructions right here on how to put in the case, but I don't think you really need to look at that at all to slide this case in. But let's take a look at this case real quick. Set aside the box. And if you look, this seems to be a different material. It's more like a vinyl, rubbery material. Very flexible. Nothing like a TPU material that most flexible cases are made of, or a harder plastic. So this is different than what I expected. And here's all the ports and connectivity cut out, and here's a little bit of cardboard to protect that case. And the interior of this case, as you can see, is very soft. It's the same material that is on the smart cover side of it there, and it seems to be uniform. So alright, let's go ahead and bring in the new iPad, and let's go ahead and slip this on. Alright. Alright, pretty easy to put on. Let's make sure that's all correctly on there, on each corner, and that seems to be it. Alright, so that's a little bit different than I was expecting there on that side. And look at the sides here. That doesn't seem to be a complete tight fit. There's a little bit of room and give on all the corners, which I expected a tighter fit, but we'll see how that plays. I'll continue to test that to see if there is a problem, and I can update this video with it. And another weird thing is I see is there's a little bit of a lip here, but I'm assuming that's for front protection. But it's a little bit harder to get the smart cover up. But let me see if I can get this zoomed in. As you can see that this is a little bit of a lip on the front here that the smart cover sits in. But that might be good for people that don't leave their smart covers closed all the time, for it'll give you a little bit of front protection. And you can see that sits right inside of that little groove. Alright, well, it seems to be pretty well built, and there's the volume rocker and the orientation or the mute lock switch. And the buttons are very tactile, they feel good. And there's the home button there, and the cutout for the microphone, and the headphone jack, and for the charging and connectivity, and everything seems to be cut out just perfectly for this case, which is expected by Apple since they make this case. So let's just test out how good the volume rocker switches work, and they feel really good. They work with no problems. And the home button as well, it feels really good. Very natural, very responsive, even with the case on. All right. Well, also, if you guys didn't know, that the smart cover here also gives you the same functionality here where you can prop it up to type it. So it gives you that nice angular prop where you can sit there and type with no problems. And this is the same functionality that was on the smart cover from the prior generation case, and you can use that same wedge design to prop it up. So if you're viewing photos or anything like that. But this one seems to be a little bit less sturdy. And you'll see what I mean right here. When you push it back, it seems to be a little bit less sturdy than what it was without the back case on. So far this case seems to be pretty good. I'll put it through its tests and see if there's anything different. And here you can see the magnets are still at work. If you close it, it turns it off, and then if you open it, it turns it right back on, and you can hear that clicking noise. That turns it off with the magnets that are internal in the iPad. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. Alright, if you have any other questions about this case, you can ask me in the comments below. Subscribe today. I have a lot more videos. Don't forget the thumbs up and go ahead and like my videos. And I always appreciate you for watching my videos, and see you in the next one.